Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to really zero in on something specific. Key documents for Germany's skilled worker visa.
Yeah.
Our aim here is simple. Figure out what key documents really means in this context. We want to pull out those, essential bits of info you absolutely need. Okay, let's unpack this.
Right. And it's interesting, this idea of key documents. It pops up everywhere, doesn't it, in any big application process?
Right.
But what makes them key? Usually it means they're, well, indispensable, foundational. They're the proof needed to even get your foot in the door, basically, without getting into the specifics just yet. They're sort of the gatekeepers for the next steps.
Exactly. And connecting that back to our topic today, Germany's skilled worker visa. Our sources really hammer home that for this visa, knowing what these documents are precisely is just crucial, paramount even.
Absolutely paramount. It's not just red tape. These are the items that prove your fundamental eligibility. They're the master keys, you could say.
So for someone thinking about this visa, what hits them first? What are those immediate must-haves that stand out?
Okay, top of the list, without a doubt, is proof of your recognized professional qualification. And recognized is the key word there. It's not just about having a degree or training certificate from back home. It often needs official recognition by German authorities. There's a specific body, the ZAB, for example, that handles a lot of this.
Oh.
Yeah, and lots of people, they kind of stumble here. They assume their qualification just automatically translates. It usually doesn't.
That's fascinating. So it's not just having the piece of paper, but understanding its standing, its recognition within the German system itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so qualification recognition is huge. What else is on that cannot proceed without list?
Next up, definitely an employment contract.
Right.
And it has to be from a German employer.
Right, a concrete job offer.
More than just an offer, really.
Yeah.
It needs to be a signed contract.
Yeah.
Signed, sealed, delivered. And it has to detail things like your role. Very importantly, your salary, working conditions.
Mm-hmm.
The salary also has to meet a specific minimum threshold, too. It shows you'll be self-sufficient.
Right.
And critically, the job description itself needs to line up pretty closely with your recognized qualification. They check that connection.
Ah, okay. So it's like a matching game. Your recognized skills have to match the specific job outlined in the German contract.
Precisely. It all needs to fit neatly within their legal framework for skilled work.
Got it. What about the money side of things, showing you can support yourself?
Yep, that's the third big one. Proof of sufficient financial means. This usually takes one of two forms. Either you show a blocked bank account, a Sparkonto, with a required minimum amount deposited,
Okay.
or sometimes your future employer can provide a formal declaration of commitment, basically guaranteeing support. Either way, you need to prove you won't immediately need state support when you arrive.
Makes sense. So even with the perfect qualification and a great job offer, if you can't show the financial stability part.
Exactly. Your application hits a wall. It really highlights how these key documents are interlinked.
It really sounds like each one isn't just a single item, but has its own set of mini requirements and potential pitfalls. It's less about just collecting papers and more about meticulous, careful preparation for each one.
That's spot on. It is meticulous. And what's really interesting, I think, is that these requirements, which can seem purely bureaucratic, are actually designed to verify your fit. Do you meet the specific needs Germany has identified for skilled labor? Each document serves a purpose in proving that. Missing just one or having a detail wrong, maybe an incorrect format or a missing signature that can cause serious delays or even rejection.
So this deep dive really lays bare those absolute non-negotiable documents for this specific German visa. Hopefully it gives you a solid foundation, a clearer idea of what type of information is the most critical to find and prepare perfectly. So what does this all mean for you listening? Maybe think about any big goal you have, something complex you're working towards, whether it's personal or professional. Can you identify your key documents? Those critical steps or pieces of information that, if you nail them, really open up the path forward, something to think about.